Wow, it feels like the song should be over after that. We're halfway through the song. Whoa. That's weird. Does anybody else feel like the song is making them physically tired? Like I feel like the song should be over. Like, that's enough content, that's enough energy for one song, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. Hello everyone, what is going on? My name is the Newbie Warrior, and welcome back to my K-pop reaction channel. Welcome back to my Stray Kids Go Live album reaction. This is my very first time ever listening to a Stray Kids album, and it has been insanely good. So far, there has been, the only song that I will skip, probably, is Blueprint. It's just not the genre of music that I like. Even though there is about a minute of that song that's absolutely incredible. But overall, not the type of music I enjoy. A little bit too simplistic, repetitive, kind of open with the electronic chords. So, not my favorite, but everything else has been insanely good. I'm very, very excited to get into this. This is TA. Really quickly, if you want to see my reactions to every other song off this album, there will be a playlist in the description below, as well as a link to my God's Menu MV reaction. Also, if you want to see my reactions to the rest of this album, make sure you go ahead and hit subscribe, turn the notification bell on, so that you'll get a notification whenever I finish the next one. Okay, here we go. Stray Kids, TA. Don't know what TA stands for. I wonder if they'll explain it. Yeah, let's go. Are we getting some of that intensity back, maybe, from the beginning? It sounds like it. Ooh! Okay, this 20 seconds has had more interesting music in it than the entirety of Blueprint. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. We're just restarting it. We're just going to the beginning again. So we get like this beat with like a chant in the very back. Then we get this riser. And then we get the warmer chords coming in. Ah, this man's voice. This synth hook is going crazy that's coming in. This. Oh, this is nice. Ooh. Oh, some people told me, actually, Tolly told me that Lee No is actually usually called Minho. And so we're gonna, I don't know why every single lyric video calls him Lee No. Maybe that's his official stage name and everyone still calls him Minho, I don't know. But anyway, I was saying how he didn't get lines in the earlier songs because I thought he was just a vocalist. And then a lot of people, including Tolly, were like, yeah, no, he actually has some insane flows, and then pointed them out to me, so thank you. So apparently this whole group can rap. That's what I'm learning. Oh! Oh! I'm curious where this is going, but it's very insane. Let's go! The whole chorus was building. I was wondering where the chorus was building too. But it's the whole chorus is the build. Aw, Stray Kids, man. Stray Kids. Okay, and you hear that riser climbing? And you hear the synths building, 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 and 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 building. And then he start building again. What is this song? This might be top 10 na-na-nas. The way that they turn them into a chant, it's like a tribal chant. This constant na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Obviously, na-na-nas are used a ton in K-pop, right? Just pop music in general. It's an easy syllable that hits hard. That's easy for people to distinguish. But the way that it's being used here is actually one of my favorite ways I've ever heard it used in any music. Okay, the insane energy from the beginning is back now. That's so sassy. Is anybody else feel like that's really sassy from Changbin? Na 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 na. It's really, I don't know. It's almost sing-song, but it's more sassy. That's hype. Oh. Wow, it feels like the song should be over after that. We're halfway through the song. Whoa. That's weird. Does anybody else feel like the song is making them physically tired? Like I feel like the song should be over. Like, that's enough content, that's enough energy for one song, and I'm like, okay, I'm done. And then I hit pause. I was like, surely the intro or the outro for the lyric video maker is about to happen. No, we're halfway. Whoa. That's such a nice bass. Woo! Wow, that is a really nice. This isn't a real term, so don't like go around like sharing this. But for some reason, I call this ping pong flow. When you like, okay, from a musical perspective, when you sing or rap, which I would assume it applies to rapping, but I've never rapped, so I don't know, but I would assume when you sing, you count music, right? And so on a beat, you can be slightly ahead of the beat at the beginning of the beat, or slightly at the end of the beat, or technically you could be perfectly in the middle, right? But most people, you aim for the middle and you end up slightly ahead or behind a beat. And so what's interesting to me is I call this stylistically ping pong flow, which is not a real thing, but it's just kind of a term I've made up, where when a rapper will, because usually on a flow, when you're rapping, you will either hear the rapper say every syllable slightly ahead of the beat, or as close to possible as the same. So it's like, if one word is going to be slightly ahead of beat, then the whole flow for the whole 4 bars or whatever will be slightly ahead of the beat. Or if they're slightly behind the beat for a more lazy feeling, then you'll get slightly behind the beat, and it'll usually be the whole flow or the whole verse. What's insane is what I call ping pong flow, which is when you take the stress of the syllable and you're slightly ahead of the beat and then slightly behind the beat and then slightly ahead of the beat and then slightly behind the beat. And it makes like this teeter-totter or this seesaw or this ping pong, and it creates a really cool rhythmic sound. That's what you're hearing here. Ah! I love when rappers do that. I love Hyunjin, thank you. And so it creates like this more abrupt change back and forth when between the syllables. It's super cool. in my opinion, it seems insanely hard to do. Once again, I don't know because I'm not a rapper. All rapping seems insanely hard to do to me. I am but a simple man who has sung in choir. But the oh, that's so cool. Once again, I call it ping pong flow, not a real term. Don't try and like talk to people that are musically educated and say ping pong because they're gonna have no idea what you're talking about. That's insane. Changbin's doing it too. That's hype. Oh, we're building again. Okay, so what's really cool is I was talking about how the na 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 was used as a chant, but what's cool is they're used more like a normal na 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 here, and then they slowly transform into that constant high energy na 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 that you hear in the chorus. Oh, zoom in. Ah, that's so cool. I wasn't ready for a Felix verse 2. I was not ready. I thought that we were gonna just style out on the chorus till the end of the song, which I would have been fine with. We don't deserve this verse. Let's ride, fly high. Let's ride, fly high. And we're building again? Whoa. This is so good. That is the most physically tired I've ever felt after listening to a song. Or not ever, but in a very long time. How is that song only 3.5 minutes? It legitimately feels like a 7 or 8 minute song, doesn't it? That's not just me, right? And not in a bad way. It doesn't drag. It just feels like like I just went on a journey, you know? Like we just completed 100-hour long journey or something. Like what? Also, I'm stupid. It's not TA. It's ta or da. So I just feel dumb now about that. Added to the list of Automata Pia song names, along with doo 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 doo, boom boom, bang bang bang. Let's see, the infinitely growing list. But yeah, this is dope. This is by far. I'm not gonna say by far. This is definitely my favorite song on the album so far. This is incredible, and this is. Not only is this an upswing back in energy, this is an energy that wasn't. I didn't think it was possible to get more energy than we started with on this album, but we're there. This, like, oh, and this is, by the way, this is one of my favorite songs of the year. I think when I talk about experimental songs that do things very differently, with super unique production, super unique use of vocals, the way structurally that this works, where like the majority of the song is a chorus, and then the chorus, the na-na-nas in the chorus actually turn into an instrumental loop, basically, because they loop them with no breath. The na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. And then you have all of these insane flows constantly. You have these very sassy, spoken ad-libs by Changvin, by Bang Chan, and then you also get these individual verses, including the ping pong flow, which once again is a thing that doesn't exist. Please don't tell other people about the ping pong flow. It's just a thing I say. But that really cool effect on the rap verses that Hyunjin had in particular, absolutely insane. I don't think I can tell you how much I like this. Like, legit, I don't think anything else on the album is gonna be as good as this. I mean, we have a lot of songs left. Let me see, how many songs? There's obviously, so I haven't heard the OP and the ED for Tower of God. I know that they did them for that anime, and I actually kind of want to watch that anime. But I don't know. I haven't yet. So, but I know that I think there might be music. Anyway, so there's still 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs left on this album for me. So maybe it's possible I like something more than this. I have no idea. But yeah, let me know in the comments section. It's not just me, right? Like, this song feels very long in an extremely good way. Also, like, this has to be Stray Kids' best B-side ever, right? Like, no, I'm not saying, like, I think it is, because obviously this is my first album that I've heard from them. But they can't have songs better than this, right? Like, are there songs better than this? Tell me, because this is unbelievable. Like, this is so... It's so experimental in the best possible ways. Like, I don't know. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. If you want to see my reactions to the rest of the album, make sure you go ahead and hit the subscribe button, turn the bell on so you get notified whenever I post these. It's gonna be like today and tomorrow, so. Anyway, thank you so much. I hope you all have a lovely rest of your day, and please remember to stay newbie. Thank you so much to everyone who's chosen to support me over on Patreon, with special appreciation going out to Daniel Rains, CJ, Georgia Young, Lucky7 Jen, Bob, and CJ Monasterial.